Hi, welcome to the new video. I am Rohit Desai, co-founder of JB Experts. Sorry for my bad health, my voice is a bit low, so please adjust. So why export is important, why JB Export is always been promoting export business. So when you think of export business, the main priority for any exports or why any government of India or any governments of those countries will promote exports is only because they are going to get exchanged by the foreign currency. That is where your economy is going to be strengthened. You cannot uh, earn money or you cannot be rich by spending the money. You need to earn the money. So it's basically the rule here is you export more the product, you import less. That's how the economy is going to boost. So what the products that we are exporting to US market, in fact US has been buying exporting very less products to Indian market, but overall if you look towards that way, every country has to export more, import less, only then your economy is going to boost. But every time it's not going to happen because of the limitations of the resources, limitations of manpower, the competitive world, the pricings, etc. etc. So let's understand one by one. One is, see, I don't ask you to be a soldier, go and fight at the border to serve your country. At least having all your commitments at home, financial limitations and all of it, physical limitations mainly, we are not physically fit to join the Indian army, but yeah, still okay. In the other way, what we can do for the country, start doing your job, exporting your product to the global market. You will have your business there. So by just doing this, you will be having enough of business, enough of support to the nation, what you can do. See, end of the day, what happens here is power comes with money. If you have money, you can support anyone in the Indian markets. And especially to our economy, to our soldiers, if you are patriot, this is what you can do for yourself. Okay, keep a country aside. What's for me? Increase credibility. When you are working in India international market, see there are two packages in the shelf. You go to a mall, you want to buy something. One says a straight label, some good. Second comes with, okay, everything is good. Then at the top that is mentioned as export quality. Then the normal perception of a person is like, okay, this is an international standard, this is a better quality. That is how the people perceive. So it's better for you if you are an export company and put the label saying that, okay, this is export quality. These are the same quality that we export. So then it's a better possibilities that you will be getting the business in Indian market. You can, even by exporting your product, you'll be able to cope up with the Indian markets. Along with that, facilitates knowledge exchange. When you start working with the global market, many of my competitors has advised me, Rohit, this is not working, so why don't you do this? Okay, we have done something that and then we are introduced that back into the market. Then yeah, people started accepting and the same products introduced back into the Indian markets, even people have appreciated that. So this is a win-win situation on both the ends. You will learn something, you'll keep improving, and then you can implement the products in both the markets. That's where you're going to make the money. And obviously you're going to get a new market access. See, today I'm having a conversations with someone who is a umbrella manufacturer. So till now they had a very good demand, they had a very good business, but suddenly due to Chinese umbrellas coming into the market, there is no big supply or demand they are getting through. The prices are short in Chinese, the qualities are good in Chinese products, and the prices are very short. The patterns are very different. These guys are very typical black umbrellas. Apart from that, they don't have anything. They just got recently that three-fold umbrellas. Apart from that, they didn't even had anything. But see, the Chinese guys have done a great job in acquiring new markets. They have a rainy season, even India has too. Then they started building umbrellas for their country, and along with that they started exporting it to Indian market. And they started killing Indian manufacturers because we didn't wanted to compete with the global market. We wanted to stick to our domestic business. My grandfather was doing it, my father was doing it. Let me also do the same. That is not how the world is now. The world is changing every day. After AI coming in, the whole thing is completely different. So you need to be very open. You need to accept the new markets, work for a new markets, and start fighting with the foreign vendors. Because when you're working around new markets, you're not going to get the competition only from your shop vendor from next to your street. That's not so how it's going to work. After this e-commerce coming in, the delivery systems are going to be so effective. Then The world is so small. My competitor is not my street vendor next to my street. It's my person whom I don't even know in France or Germany or China. So these are the people who are my competitors. Then automatically I am getting affected with it. See, in today's world, if I have to tell you, some AI tool got developed in USA. Didn't matter. We had nothing to do with it. Still, because of that tool, people are getting affected in Indian markets. People are losing job in India because of AI tools. So you need to be very careful because you're not getting the competition just from your next street or your neighborhood or your state or your country. It's a global market. People are coming into the markets and killing up your businesses. So one, quit, or better, ready to fight. So mitigating seasonal demands risk. So as I already explained to you about the umbrella business, something is not good in it. For example, okay, how many seasons of cold we have now? How many winter seasons, how many months of winter seasons do we have? Like 3 months, 2 months? But there are countries who have 365 days winter seasons. They are like cold locked countries. They are always having snowfall, something like that. So why don't you target those countries and start exporting your blanket business? Why are you sitting and hoping just okay, I'll just get it to the Indian market, only India, Indian Amazon, I'll get it listed? That's not really required. You can start working on global market. Look for the new markets, look for the seasonal demands, and just whatever the regional demand is, that's not anymore required because start working on a global market. Global exports are more important than your domestic business. Your domestic business, in a ratio wise, if I have to say, the domestic business should be only 30% of your whole business. 70% should be your exports. That is where you make more money. That is where you're going to make more business. And moreover, you will improve your quality and quantities. Encounter competitiveness. When you start working in global market, as I said, you're getting the competition all across the world. You start learning from the people, you improvise your quality and get a better offerings to the market, then people will start accepting it. This is all what you need at the difference all the time. This is how you need to work. If you're able to work at this scale, yeah, you will be having a business. Many people have that very old school attitude saying that what I had, that's what I'm going to sell. That's not the market today. What people want, that is what I have to sell. Apart from that, there is no other options. So still, if you are so adamant saying that, okay, I'll sell what I want, then yeah, people are not going to buy. You can keep your products with you. So drives productivity and empowerment. So you're not just doing for the country. You're not just doing it for yourself. You're doing it for the society, for the people whom you can empower. See, in one export order, there are logistics, packers, movers, officials, government, taxes, laborers, packers and movers, what do you call it? Labor intense, all the services what you're dealing in, all printing industry from all the way till packaging industry, everyone is getting benefited just from your one order. You may be not doing big, but doing small orders also will help. So this is very important to work it around. So please start focusing on this export import business and you will be able to cope up. I don't say import is bad, but if you don't have a capacity to produce the products in Indian market, yeah, you have to import those products. So along with that, if you have some products to export, you have to export those products. Doesn't matter where exactly you're going to export it. Look into the markets, open the new opportunities and start exporting. So this is all what I wanted to share in this video. If you have any other thoughts, please drop into the comment box. I'll try to respond to it. Thank you so much for watching this. Have a good day. See you. Bye-bye.